It's Richard Southern here. We got a new year, 2020, and that means some new tech predictions. The world of tech moves quickly, and nobody knows exactly where it's going better than Duncan Stewart from Deloitte. Every year, Duncan comes on with his tech predictions for the coming year, and you're like Nostradamus when it comes to tech.
Well, I don't know. He was 100% accurate. We're only about 90, so we aspire. We aspire.
You're surprisingly accurate. So let's get right down to it. Tech predictions for 2020. First off, you're talking about something that's been in the news a lot this year, 5G.
These are private 5G, not for individuals, for companies. Imagine a company setting up their own network on a hospital, office building, campus, factory, mining site, farm, and it's your own private network. Why private? It's faster, it's cheaper, it's more secure, it's more resilient, it offers extra features. These private networks will be a multi-tens of billion-dollar industry globally by the mid-2020s. They're just getting started now.
Interesting. Next, I'm very interested in this working in television. You're saying television is still in, but specifically over the air. Think bunny ears, right?
Bunny ears, digital antennas mainly. We estimate there's 2 billion people around the world still watching some or all of their television over the air. Who are they? They're not the old people who are using the same antennas from the 70s. Instead, they're frequently millennials who've cut the cable cord, put up the digital antenna for, in many cities, 20, 30 stations of free, high-definition content, and they supplement it with over-the-top services such as Netflix. This is a growing trend. Number of people with antennas in the U.S. up 50% since 2011.
I'm surprised to see bicycles on your tech prediction list. What's so high-tech about the old-school bike, Duncan?
Nothing except a battery and a motor. We are seeing that by the end of this year, we expect 40 million e-bikes to sell in this year alone, 2020, and an installed fleet of nearly 200 million e-bikes by 2023. Why does this matter? A lot of people would love to commute to work, but maybe it's hilly, maybe it's hot, maybe they just don't feel like showing up in a suit and getting all sweaty. So if you've got a battery power to go with it, people we are expecting will commute more frequently. In fact, in Canada, we're expecting the number of people riding their bikes to work to double in the next few years as a result of batteries.
Duncan, I'm a bit biased. I work in radio, so I like to listen to the radio. I think it's great. But a lot of my friends are into podcasts. How big is the podcast industry, and is this a big tech trend for 2020?
It's growing. It's up about 30% in 2020, but it's still only about $1 billion industry. For context, radio worldwide is about $42 billion, and TV is about $400 billion. So as interesting as podcasts are, they've got a monetization problem. On average, in the U.S., the average podcast listener only generates about $9 a year in revenue. Here in Canada, it'd be even lower.
I can't wait for 2020 now, Duncan. It's going to be super high tech.
Happy to be here.
Duncan Stewart from Deloitte, Canada, joining us with his tech predictions for the new year.